You're going to learn today. Okay, great. All right, from where you're standing all the way up to the cliff dwellings and back is a 1 mile round trip loop with about 180 feet of elevation gain. So there's a little climbing involved. So when you get up to the level of the caves, you will be allowed to see the first 2 small caves from the outside only. But the good news is you are allowed to go inside and walk through the 3 largest interconnected caves. When you do that, we ask you to please remember that those buildings are over 700 years old, and about 80% of what you see is original. So please be respectful and keep that in mind. Try not to touch the walls or lean against them or sit on them. If you'd like to just sit and enjoy the peace and quiet inside the caves, there are some wooden benches that you're welcome to use. Okay, so we're preserving, and that's what Junior Rangers do, is they help preserve the park resources. What other resources do we have in the park? We have plants, we have animals, we have rocks, we have artifacts that were left by the people who used to live here. All those things are protected. So that's what Junior Rangers do. So you need to make sure that that you can look at things, you can enjoy it and take a picture of it, but everything needs to stay where it is. Okay, so also remember that this is a kind of a natural park. It's part of the National Forest, or it's an extension of the National Forest. So there's creatures out there. What might you find on the trail that might be moving around that you don't want to step on? Can you think of anything? Víboras, yes, snakes, okay. We haven't seen any on the trail recently, but they live here, so watch where you're going all the time. Also, it's not a good place to be running ahead. It's a good place to be staying close to your big people. Also, it's called cliff dwellings, so once you get up to the top, there's some steep places where you don't want the little ones to be. So make sure everybody stays together, and we want everybody to be safe today, and we don't want anybody to have any accidents. Okay, it looks like you've all got good shoes on. That's a great idea because the trail's kind of rough, so please watch your step. Stay on the trail at all times. And we ask the usual things: not to have food, tobacco products, or any beverages except for plain water after you cross this bridge. If you brought a snack or your lunch, you're welcome to eat it over here at the picnic table. So, okay, so the other thing you might want to know is there's some very nice people up in the caves. You'll see they're in volunteer uniforms, and they're there to answer questions and show you around. So please take advantage of their service. The only other thing that you might want to keep in mind is those are the last bathrooms you will see for at least an hour. So do whatever you need to do. So just be safe, have fun, and I'll see you when we get back. Okay? All right.
Let's go.